Okay, so we're here in Witney's gym, training with an old-time friend, Tom. If you don't know him, he's amateur in the UK, up and coming. But the cool thing with Tom is I've seen him come up the ranks, you know. I remember when I was in Wales, in Cardiff, it's going back way back. You know, I think you're probably on some of my YouTubes back in.
Mate, we done one with Jay before Jay was even magic.
Like back on my YouTubes maybe like 8, 9, 10 years ago, whatever. So it's good to see Tom really come up the ranks, because I think back then no one would have given him a chance.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And you know, now he's one of the top amateur bodybuilders in the UK who's looking to go pro. So it's good to see the come up. And he's actually supported me since day one, which is great. So I'm here to see him turn pro over the next few years. And the thing is with me, bro, I've always wanted to stay true to my word. So, what I find now with a lot of coaching is the guys don't have their own way to prep someone.
Oh yes,
they don't have, it's regurgitated information. It's not, they've not found their own way. They're just working with one coach, and then they'll prep people like they prep with that coach. And that's the problem. I've always stick true to the way I prep clients. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've adapted my ways slightly to some of the new school and some of the new information we have. But a lot of it is just
progression, isn't it?
That's just progression and learning as a coach. Yeah. But the thing is, the way I prep people is the same way I prep people 5, 10 years ago. And then that's why you see the consistency in results. Because in my opinion, I'm like, when is the industry going to switch back to results? Because right now, like you're saying, people are making 6, 7 figures because they know how to put out the right information and know how to do it. But the results aren't there. Like, I can go to a coach's page and be like, fuck, this guy's got tons of reels, tons of following, tons of engagement, but where the fuck is the results? Because at the end of the day, all I see is him on his page. Yeah. I don't see any of his clients, but so many of the industry and people in the industry are just buying into that. It's fucking madness. So I'm just waiting for it to flip again.
Well, it will, won't it?
It's going to eventually, because surely at some point, people are going to go, why aren't I getting results?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, because I'm just like, I'm believing all the bullshit. You know?
I say that to people. One week I'll do a flat variation. 9 times out of 10 it'll be a compound, so barbell or dumbbell.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the next week I'll start with an incline.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if I do like a flat press, it'll be an incline dumbbell.
I'm cool to just go whatever, bro.
Let's go incline dumbbell then.
Yeah. Isolate a muscle that's not there.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you're trying to get the mind to muscle connection, slow everything down, but there's no actual tissue there. Yeah. Establish the tissue, build the tissue, do the heavy movements, get fucking big, and don't be afraid to lift heavy to start. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 2, 3, light work, come on. 4, you. Come on. 5, good top. Come on, let's go. 6, good, let's go. Get it, 7, easy, let's go. Up, 8, come on again. Up, get it, one more.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm with you. Make it count, make it count. Get it. Yes, good set. That's why I always say, like, I'm not master one training. I'll come in here and be like, okay, I'll let Tom run the plan. Because I like to see how other people train. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, bro, I've been in this game for a fucking long time. If I can give you like a little bit of experience, knowledge.
You give me 1% from this.
You'll take it away.
Like,
you know what I mean? And bro, because you're young, up and coming, I might take something away from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've always got to be open and willing to learn. Yeah. And too many people these days are so masked into one training method. Yeah. Like my general training method is, I'll do an all-out set with an intensifier. I'll do 1 to 2 back-off sets depending on how I feel. But I'm not against doing a giant set, a super set. Fuck it, let's try it. Let's see if it feels. Like, I mean, the other day I was in the gym, adding a muscle round and I was like, okay, I like this to finish. This is nice. Not that I don't know what muscle round is, but I don't really include it all the time. But I was like, okay, let's throw it in, see what happens. You don't have to be so fucking one-dimensional. Be aware that the world's big around you, you know? It's not one method fits all. A lot of people don't understand is when you've established such a good amount of muscle mass, downsizing is not easy, especially if you love to train. If you love to train, bro, you'd have to literally eat dust. You know, like me eating an adequate amount of calories, an adequate amount of protein, and enjoying training like I like to train, you're not gonna lose that much tissue. Not when you've built tissue over years and years of years, you know? It's not possible. Like, for me to downsize, I'd probably have to eat sub 2,000 calories, you know, no protein, no training, and do very little, and do a lot of cardio. That's how I downsize.
because of the reps, man. Like when you're training, when you've got a training partner, you want to make sure that you got faith in them. And training with someone like Jamie, like Jamie been doing this. I've been looking up to Jamie for the better part of a decade now. Yeah. So like, whenever I train with him, I'm coming in with that I'm a sponge mentality. Like those reps right there, if I'm on my own, I'm not doing those reps. It's as simple as that. I almost don't know those reps are there. So that stimulus for me is invaluable because I can now take that and I know that going into my training when Jamie's back in Dubai or Amalfi or wherever he is, I can keep that training with me here in Witney. And as long as I've got a training partner who I can educate onto spot like Jamie was then, I can just take that and progress. And I never train this way. That's like, all right, my chest
is actually
100% not used to this style of training.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't know what's on the fucking machine.
I don't think it's more, I don't even think it's the style of training. I think it's that you've created so much tension in the session that you're not used to creating. You know what I mean? Because that's all it is. It's just, we haven't done anything special, bro. We've done a dumbbell press 3 sets, a decline bench 3 sets.
Yeah.
But we've just created so much tension.
Yeah.
Rather than just going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
We've been like, no, squeeze, make it slower, feel it, hold in the pocket, contract it hard. That's all it is, you know? That's why, like, you can put together the most complex training plan or the most simple training plan. If you execute it in a simple way, like if you execute it with 100% effort, both of them are just gonna be as hard. Whether you got one with like crazy techniques and one that just says set 1, set 2, set 3. If you approach that with all that intensity and all that effort, it's gonna be just as hard as that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just making it hard. Like this isn't usually the way I train. Usually I'd add some intensifiers, whatever. But like, I'm like, fuck it, I can make this as hard as I want it. Yeah. You know? Okay, so that is a chest and delt session done. Like I said, I'm here to train with Tom. I actually messaged Tom saying, look, do you want to get a session in? So when it's that way, I'm gonna train how he trains because this is his house, you know? So this is his house, I'm gonna train how he trains. It was a 6 session, pretty similar to what I do, just a few different variations there. It was very much straight sets, but like I said, if I can give him 1% of knowledge that I've learned throughout the years, then it's a win-win. But like I said, I've seen Tom come up from day 1, and it's good to see, and hopefully you get that pro card next year, so watch out for this kid. Keep staying tuned in the YouTube. We're gonna try to get lots more content coming to you soon. I'm a bit slow and lazy with it at the moment, but we'll get back on track.